There's a light in the quiet of the membrane, soft as a prayer in the dark. A tyrosine kinase spark lights the way, then Ras amplifies what the receptors say. GDP resting, peaceful and done, and a whisper at the surface, and the switch turns on. Ras is a messenger, small but alive, carrying the signal, helping cells survive.
GFs press go, gaps hit the break. That is the balance a healthy cell makes.
A brief little pulse, then back to calm. That is the rhythm of a healthy cell song.
KRAS in the pancreas, colon and lung, and a rising melanoma when the sun has sung.
HRs and bladder, head and neck too.
3 small names with a different view. Codon 12, codon 13, 61, where the trouble begins. One small change in the code below, and what should fade will refuse to go.
When the switch
Stays on, nothing stays the same.
one small spark in the dark
Turns a pathway into flame.
Wrath to make
Then Earth rolls on,
what should rise and fall.
now keeps moving on.
When the switch
Stays on, the whole world changes tone,
one small change in the code,
and the cell forgets home.
one tiny change and the balance breaks. The switch won't rest, the signal wakes.
Wrath keeps running, Nick keeps fire.
Earth keeps climbing higher and higher.
Pi 3K holds the cell alive,
AKT says stay.
and let it survive.
Apoptosis fades, the borders fall.
Decathering drops and the cells begin to crawl.
Tumor buds form and stroma grow strong. Pathology hears it as a warning song.
The slide can hint, the stain can show, but the gene decides what you need to know.
When the switch stays on,
Nothing stays the same.
one small spark in the dark
Turns a pathway into flame.
wrath to make
Then Earth rolls on,
what should rise and fall.
now keeps moving on.
When the switch
Stays on, the whole world changes tone,
one small change in the code,
and the cell forgets home.
lung says G12C a key in the lock. So toracid, bad aggressive, open the door.
Colon size test Ras before EGFR.
So toracid with panitumumab does more.
Melanoma sings and a Ras
Usually Q61.
may help, but the work is not done.
Pancreas loves KRAS.
Especially G12D.
Divaricid, newer G12D. Drugs coming into view.
One pathway, many faces. One signal, many roads.
Therapy changes when the mutation shows. But not every story begins in a clone. Some begin in childhood before we are grown.
Noonan in the heartbeat, Costello in the face.
CFC in the body with its own steady pace. And F1 loses the brake too fast. Lagius can look similar
In the early cast,
LD-PERD and SML.
antigen is drawn
Development changes
when the pathway's on.
now to the lab where the cancers appear.
PCR for the hotspots and GS brings it near.
Liquid biopsy listens to what blood may keep.
But the right tissue matters and the truth runs deep.
In colon test RAS before EGFR.
In lung G12C, open one door.
Resistance rises, so block the next escape.
Co-mutations
And tissue shape,
the next step.
when the switch stays on.
Nothing stays the same.
From birth to biopsy,
To treatment and pain.
from slide to sequence,
Pathways drawn.
medicine keeps chasing.
What keeps turning on?
When the switch
Stays on, the whole world changes tone.
one tiny change in the code.
And the cell forgets home.
RAS, RAS, RAS.
Names we know.
Tiny protein